Sioux Falls homeless shelters are preparing to help their guests stay safe and comfortable in the extreme heat headed our way.
KELOLAND's Perry Groden checked in with the Union Gospel Mission and the Bishop Dudley Hospitality House to find out what's being done as the temperatures rise.
Good afternoon, Kelly and Tom. You know, if you're going to be spending any time outdoors on a hot day like this, you're going to want to do it where there's plenty of cool shade, like here among the trees at Lyon Park in downtown Sioux Falls. Well, these triple-digit temperatures that are expected over the next few days could pose a serious health threat to people who have no place to cool off. That's why shelters like the Bishop Dudley Hospitality House and the Union Gospel Mission are doing their part to protect the people most at risk. Andy Mao and other residents of the Union Gospel Mission have found a safe haven from the heat inside the mission's day room, which has extended its hours for the residents to enjoy the air-conditioned surroundings.
To tell you the truth, the day room is probably the coolest place in the building.
Hot, humid weather is a hazard for anyone living on the streets.
If you don't have a place to stay, I mean, you're dealing with the heat 24/7.
It used to be summertime was the slowest time of year when it came to the number of overnight guests here at the mission, but not anymore. Since last summer, they've been averaging roughly 80 overnight guests, which is twice the typical number.
More people have been moving to Sioux Falls. People coming to Sioux Falls believing that there's opportunity for different work. Or sometimes people are just looking for different change in scenery in life.
The mission also makes sure there's enough bottled water available so people don't get dehydrated.
And some of our guys that are staying here are working, whether it's outside or inside. And so, I mean, they need water just like anyone does.
Water is also flowing freely at the Bishop Dudley Hospitality House.
And we're always taking donations of bottled water because we can run out of that really quickly on days like today.
Not all of the people coming here during the heat of the day are dealing with homelessness.
Many of the folks that come here live in the neighborhood, but they may not have air conditioning, or they can't afford to run their air conditioners. And so they can come in and be in our day rooms.
Rhonda Smith has moved into an apartment after staying at the Bishop Dudley House for the past year.
Out there walking the streets without a cool place to go for refuge during the day, it's unbearable.
On days like this, people dealing with heat and homelessness have to remind themselves this is South Dakota, not the desert Southwest.
If I wanted to live in Phoenix, I'd move there.
Now, when it's this hot, the Bishop Dudley kitchen staff will serve items like sandwiches and salads for lunch instead of firing up the ovens, which only add to the heat. Reporting live from downtown Sioux Falls, I'm Perry Groden.
Thank you, Perry. Well, a lot of people will be tempted to crank up the air conditioning to keep cool as the temperatures rise, but there are steps you can take to save some money.
U.S. Environmental Protection Agency recommends starting your day with the thermostat set at 78 degrees or higher, and then turning it up at least 7 degrees during the day to at least 85 degrees. You can bring it back down in the evening and then turn it back up to 82 degrees before going to bed.